This is RadioOnFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K. Thank you for joining me. If you have a news tip or story that you want to reach out to us about, social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Radio on Fire, at The Diamond K Show. Email yourradioonfire@gmail.com. Here in Baltimore, we've been going through this over a year now. And the latest officer, this is the third officer to come to trial. This officer, Officer Goodson, was the one who had the most severe charges against him, and he has been acquitted by Judge Barry Williams of all charges. Now, I have a lot of problems with this. The officers that are being tried, the three that have already been tried, but the officers, one of these officers, if not more than one, are directly responsible for the death of a Baltimore resident while in their custody. Yet, he has been acquitted of all charges. This case that we just got through, hearing the verdict on, this one is going to affect all of the other cases. Right now, the Fraternal Order of Police is trying to get Marilyn Mosby to just drop the charges. Just forget the charade. And that's what it's been. It's been a charade. It's been a kangaroo court. It's been a mockery and a waste of time. They are insulting the intelligence of America. Now, we've seen cases like this before. This is not the first case like this, but this is the first time that I remember this type of charade. They've already paid the family money, yet they say it's not because they're guilty. And clearly, it is because that they're guilty, or they wouldn't have paid the money. So this is just to eliminate the civil, case that the family could bring up. And it's a shame, the fact that we have someone who died in police custody. Was he an angel? No. But who is an angel, right? He didn't deserve to die. Whatever he was doing, he didn't deserve to die. And what really bothers me about this is that Judge Barry Williams' ruling makes it seem as if he died on his own, like Freddie Gray killed himself. And they're trying to paint the picture like it's Marilyn Mosby's fault. I said this time and time again. The only person that I think is going to get any type of conviction is actually going to be Marilyn Mosby. They're going to actually probably convict her of defamation, which is crazy to me. If you or I are accused of a crime and the city, the state go through the whole process of charging us with the crime and we're found innocent, we can't sue for defamation. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. But these officers are suing the prosecutor for defamation. And I hear some people that are actually believing the hype and saying that Marilyn Mosby overcharged them, or some kind of way this is Marilyn Mosby's fault. She's trying to do the best that she can do, and a misjustice and injustice happened, and she was trying to correct it, and somebody who's trying to actually uphold some type of law, she's the person that's gonna go down. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. And what's even more bothersome is that we're just standing for this. For the most part, people are just saying, it's officers. We didn't expect them to be convicted. That's just how it works. And just kind of like taking it. Basically ram you up the ass and you're just saying, thank you, sir. Can I have another one? It bothers me. If Freddie Gray, let's say that Freddie Gray was at his baby mama house, right? And let's say that while he was at his baby mama's house, his baby mother's house, he died, right? He died and his neck was broken, and the only person that was there with him was his baby mama. Baby mama would go down. They would find a way to take baby mama down for this crime, right? Now, this is without any footage of her dragging him around, he can't walk or anything like that. Baby mama will go down, no problem. But we have 6 officers. 6 officers, nobody is going to go down, and this man is just going to die. We don't even know what happened. If he had gotten shot, they still would have got off. I mean, it's just, to me, this is crazy. And, I've had a lot of communication with people online that are saying that, they're innocent and, just all of this. I mean, they take the bench trial, so the judge is the person that rules for them, one of their friends. I mean, it's just, and so people are saying they'd be stupid to take a jury trial. But a jury trial is the way that it's, I don't know. I think that they should have been judged by some of their peers. But, there was just a dozen protesters outside of the courtroom awaiting the verdict here in Baltimore. And they were, after the verdict, the police presence in downtown Baltimore was pretty thick. They had helicopters flying around. And obviously, nothing happened. If anything was going to happen, it would have been after the Goodson verdict. And that verdict is, he's been found innocent of, not one charge. If I've said this many times before, he was injured before he was put in the car. This is but this is a case of police brutality. He was injured, he was put in the car, and then after that, the other officers neglected to get him any help, drove him around Baltimore City for 45 minutes, and then he's dead, soon after. Had he been taken directly to central booking, maybe he would still be alive. If the officers had paid attention to his crying, to his pain, and that type of stuff, maybe he would still be alive. They're guilty of that. I don't think that the officers driving killed him. I think that the injuries that he sustained before he was put in the vehicle when he was chased down. Now, I've heard some people say that he jumped over a fence and he injured himself while running from the police. Even if that is the case, and this is not police brutality, and this is a matter of him injuring himself, right? Jumping over the fence, and let's say he fell down, right, and hurt himself, and then they caught him, and then they dragged him and put him in the car. Even if that happened, he still had the right as a human fucking being to be given medical attention. So that means that he would have been screaming and yelling, and then the officers, whoever was driving the vehicle, should have got him medical attention, not take the long route to get wherever he had to go to central booking and making all these stops. But whatever. No one's getting charged for anything. And the smack in the face, Marilyn Mosby, they're acting like she's the bad person. They're trying to knock her down off her pedestal. Who is this young black woman think she is to take on the police department? I have a lot of friends that are police officers. I have family members that are police officers. People that I've worked with, nightclubs, that have risen the ranks in the police department. I have good friends. But I also see that there are bad people in the police force. But there are bad people everywhere in every walk of life and every job that you could think of. But this right here, eventually, this is going to come home to roost. And it's probably not going to be in the city of Baltimore. But as police officers are, uplifted by this, and they're going to be more bold, and they're going to be more arrogant, and it's going to be a situation that is undeniable. I thought that this was that situation, but clearly it is not. It's a sad state of affairs. When are we going to wake up and do something? We're just going to sit back and just take it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Diamond K Show. As always, radioonfire.com. New episodes of The Diamond K Show drop daily, 7 p.m. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode.